Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm setting up a custom local mail server using Mailcow on a VirtualBox Ubuntu server. This is going to be a self-hosted email solution that I will later integrate into our .NET application for two-factor authentication when users register. So in this step-by-step guide, I'll show you how to install and configure Mailcow on a local Ubuntu server. We will ensure that emails can be sent and received, and we are going to prepare the setup for the two-factor email verification in .NET. So by the end of this video, you'll have a fully functional mail server ready to power secure authentication for your apps. So if you're ready, let's dive right in. Before we start, you need to have local server installed. I have installed the local Ubuntu server, the latest version. It's 24 point something LTS. So you need to install the VirtualBox or any other virtual machine provider, and you download the ISO file from the Ubuntu server and you set up. Now we just need to update the packages. Uh, okay. So it has updated all the packages. We also need to upgrade it. So now I have SSH'd into my local virtual machine, and we need to install the Docker and Docker Compose. So we will run some commands. That are needed. So we can install Docker and Docker Compose. Okay. You can see on the Docker page for your Linux version, if you have some other Linux version, what do you need to do? So here you see we are Docker CLI. So everything is installed. We are going to clear. And now let's see if it works. Docker version. To test our if Docker is running correctly, we can type sudo docker run hello world. Okay, hello from Docker. It means it is okay. Now we will go to the opt folder. If you type in here umask, you can see we do not have super user permissions. Now we have. Okay, it is recommended for this install that we have super user permissions. Now what we need to do, we need to install the Mailcow. So we need to git clone https github.com Mailcow cow dockerized. So when the cloning is finished, we can see that we have some folder Mailcow dockerized. We can go in here and see all the files. Now we need to configure it. we can execute this generate config sh. So in here we need a fully qualified domain, but because we are using it only in the local, we do not have domain. We will do something like mail dot local, something like that, time zone. So mailcow.config file. Let's see what do we have in here. Okay, so we have our host name, password, DB name. We have our port. We can change it. For example, in the 80 port, this mail server will be open. More post ports. And we need to go to the here. So because we have put our local domain there. If you have your actual IP address and domain, you should put there your IP address and domain, but it here, because we have put our local and we do not want to use HTTPS, if you're using production, you should use it. In here, we are not using it. So we need to change this. Okay. And now we need just to save it. We need actually to download Docker Compose binary. By doing this, and we also need to allow it to execute the commands. And now we have Docker Compose. Now we can go Docker Compose up, detached. Okay, so now it's pulling all these. Now when it's done, you will see message, something like this. Now, because we run the detached mode, these containers are all running the detached mode. Now let's see if does it work. Okay, we will try to open it in our machine. So how do we do it? Because we have specified inside the virtual box our VM machine that we use bridge network, and we can also in here type something like this, and you can find your IP address. It's this one actually for me, and you should better do it before because we have all these links up because all the ports that are open because of the Mailcow. Okay, but this will be my IP address, and in here I can log in. The password is woohoo, and that's it. We have logged in successfully. We have this queue search, we have our host name, this UI, we have some statistics, we have our services. We can see here if they are running correctly. Now we are going to see some configuration. We will here add a new domain. We'll go to the add domain. In here we need domain name, right like local test domain. Okay, You need also to restart this Sobo service. And we have created a new domain. We should now go to mailboxes, add a new mailbox. The domain will create info password. You can generate like this. You should probably store this password somewhere. That's okay. Also, here's some config. Okay, it's now saved. Let's try to log into it. We will go here, apps, webmail. In here, the local, our password. That's okay. We have our mailbox, we have the drafts, and we can also make some templates in there, as you could see. Let's try to add a new mail. Write a new message. Local test. Okay, we have it here. So it actually works. So guys, in this video we have successfully created the custom mail server. We have logged in into the mail, webmail, created domain and set up all of this. And we are going to use this mail server in our next video where we are going to implement identity server authentication and authorization. And we are going to use this here as two-factor authentication for email verification and other things also. So thanks guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and see you guys next video. Bye.